We cracking these open when we start?
Yeah, we'll crack these open right now.
All right, let's do it. Nice Founders Breakfast Stout for a breakfast podcast.
Not for me. Glass doesn't look frosty anymore, though.
Yeah, condensation happened.
Now I'm going to stick with the hay burner. Big ditch.
Oh, but look at my head.
Oh, dude, it looks like chocolate syrup. Mine's better. I like mine better.
Sit there and
I could
brew my coffee. my beer's got to brew like freaking coffee.
I could say some
Really
drastic shit right now, but I don't want to.
Is it the give better head joke? Is it a better head joke?
Well, mine's whiter, yours is darker.
Oh,
I was gonna go that route, but yeah,
I like it. That's why this happened this way. Huh?
I mean, yeah. Here, cheers.
Cheers, bro.
Yeah, buddy. Oh yeah.
No, that's good.
That's a perfect way to start at 10 a.m.
Yeah, I think that's how everybody should start at 10 a.m. A nice breakfast stout, not so much, hay burner.
No, hay burner is definitely the way to go. That's
I have my discrepancies. So does my stomach and my taste buds. The following days,
the day
they
after,
linger.
That's rough. I can definitely agree to that the day after is rough after drinking hay burner all night. It's we used to go out after the garage, right? A bunch of us would go out to the bar, and that's what we'd have hay burner on draft even.
Yeah.
And the next day at
what
work,
are you getting, like torpedo kegs or something like that?
No.
Oh, at the bar.
Yeah, at the bar. Yeah.
I thought you were saying the garage.
No, they had hay burner on draft.
No,
so
nice.
The next day at work, dude, that fucking bathroom, don't fucking go in there, man, because there's like 6 of us blowing it up now.
No.
Yeah, it's bad.
That's
very bad.
that gut rot. No, don't sit right with me. All right, man. So how you been other than hay burner?
All right, I guess.
Yeah.
This is getting frustrating.
Yeah. The podcast thing for everybody seems to get them in the beginning. It's where you gotta break through, and then everything just starts clicking, and downloading shit doesn't become an issue anymore.
Yeah, well, like I said, I recorded almost 3 hours with my buddy Anthony again.
Yeah.
And it's useless because my dumbass.
That's gotta hurt.
I forgot to plug the mics in, so the whole
and these beautiful mics.
gone.
So you just talked into these things, and it was just nothing.
Yeah.
Nice.
Whole time. Well, we can hear.
I mean,
ourselves.
it sucks, but that's kind of funny.
We could hear what we're doing because we had the headphones on and everything.
Oh,
It
okay.
just wasn't recording on the laptop because they weren't plugged in.
That's what you were getting to earlier. I wasn't understanding that. I'm the last guy. I'm not savvy in this situation at all.
This will still work without it being plugged in the laptop, but the laptop wasn't recording it.
Gotcha.
So just the webcam off the laptop was recording.
Sweet.
I know. I feel so fucking
We
stupid.
just got a new laptop, too, because we're going to be doing this trip, so we had to get a new laptop for the kid to do for homeschool and stuff like that, and looking into all these different homeschool programs and what we're going to need equipment-wise for her, and Wi-Fi, bandwidth, and all this other jazz. It's becoming quite interesting in the beginning of this as well, so I'm dealing with my own internet, Wi-Fi hiccups before we even hit the road.
Yeah, it's how do you do that with the camper? How do you get Wi-Fi in a camper? Is it a package you gotta buy?
We have a WineGuard modem system that has like this Air 360 satellite thing on the top, and it's supposed to be like a booster for cell phone signal and shit like that, and to pick up Wi-Fi signal. It's supposed to enhance it. Okay. So when you're at a camping spot, ideally all the RV parks we're going to be at are going to have Wi-Fi and stuff like that, So we're just enhancing the signal from them and trying to use them as much as possible, but whenever we're not around that kind of situation, we have to use Verizon 4G. We're probably going to get another contract with like AT&T. We're put on a list for Starlink. I don't know if you've ever heard of Starlink, but it's evidently the bee's knees when it comes to this kind of living. Okay. Starlink's what you want. That's where you want to be at. That's when you know you made it, and you're not going to have Wi-Fi issues anymore because Starlink is the answer to all of these questions. Starlink. Yeah, okay. I don't know if that's like a name drop. If I could just keep naming off companies like this, but
I don't know.
Yeah,
name as many companies as you want.
Yeah, right. I don't know.
I know that I do. I always go, what do I do? Oh, yeah. Big Ditch Hay Burner. Not an official sponsor of the podcast, but should be. I did it. I've been doing that with
This podcast is brought to you by Fuck You.
Pretty much.
Incorporated.
I mean, it'll get to there. Hopefully it'll get to there. I mean,
yeah, man.
I'm up to 5 subscribers on the channel.
I didn't know you were so into swords and shit like this because
I love swords.
I could have told my daughter to come with me and she could have done some of her Arnis fighting style, and it goes hand in hand with those bolos you got up there.
That'd be kind of cool to see.
Yeah.
I've never seen anybody really whip them around. Well, not in person.
My boss, I think you look exactly like Keith. And that guy, that's all he did was swords. He did Arnis training as well, modern Arnis, and he did sword fighting and all this other stuff, and he's freaking quick with the sword, man.
That's awesome.
He's scary quick.
Yeah. I started collecting them when I was a teenager. 15, 16 maybe? No, even less than that.
It started off as
13,
like knives
14?
or something.
Oh, yeah, dude. I have hundreds of knives and tomahawks and hatchets and everything else in between. Like there's those up there on the wall too. Those will come off. There's 2 little dragon heads there.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to call them. I don't know the exact. I'm not into it to where I know all the facts and styles about all of them. I just
blade styles. I mean, be honest, most of this shit's fantasy.
Blades. I also
like
got
your buddy over here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that one's fantasy. The one next to it, the old brass knuckle piece, that is not fantasy.
Yeah, no. But I have a feeling that I don't think those are real. I have a feeling if you try to actually use it, they're gonna fucking break.
That 4th one down on that leather sheath, that looks dope.
Oh my, what is that? Roman? I think it's Roman style.
Yeah.
Broadsword. I don't know if it's a broadsword or not, but yeah, that thing's fucking fat. It's a fat blade. But again, those are mostly replicas. You can feel the cheapness in the handle, in the wood quality. If you
make them, bro.
I think
you're handy enough.
I've thought about making a forge. I really have.
Well, build a forge down on the property for fun. Give yourself another reason to get down there more often.
That's true. I could
make some Damascus shit.
Could do it down there. Make a whole shop down there. Yeah, you go down there for a weekend. Definitely have to have something else to do other than float in the pond like I do now.
Start up the forge. Float in the pond. Yeah,
that's all.
It's very attractive. You raise the water nicely.
Yeah, definitely. I create a nice wake and it pushes all the muck to the edges.
The kids love it. You know, they boogie board off it.
We got a big ass slide. I got this huge inflatable raft that you can run out. It's got a slide on the end of it now. And it's awesome. That was a huge hit for 4th of July.
Oh yeah.
Get the kids in the water playing. They would
wear them out.
My daughter didn't want to go in the water because it's dark. It's dark water.
Yeah.
And there is fish.
And when you're a kid, your imagination runs.
Yeah.
If you can't see the bottom, I can't see my toes.
Also, it was cold, but I was very relaxed.
Yeah.
I love cold water.
You peed a lot. You peed a lot.
I don't have to. The fish do.
Okay.
Yeah. So it depends on where you go. You'll know where there's a big pocket of fish because that water got warmer.
Nice.
No, that's not true. But
no.
I'm just making that up.
No, I'm not a fisherman, so I mean I walleye fish, but that's totally different. I haven't.
It depends
catfish when I was a kid.
It depends on stimulating the water. So we're swimming, since we're pushing the water all around, it's making it colder because the standing water that sits in the sunlight will stay warm, especially the first 2-3 feet of it. Yeah, that'll stay warm.
Surface temp.
Yeah, but
what's considered to
until you start swimming through it, then it's going to circle it around and it's going to get colder. That's why if you have a hot
That's why you like to float.
That's why I like
the
to
water is warm.
It's like a bath. It's so nice. I was enjoying myself.
Yeah, man. No, I love. We go swimming out in Lake Erie all the time. I mean, we do it as much as possible, but you got to have water shoes on.
Oh, yeah.
Those rocks kill you, bro.
Oh yeah.
They let you know you're alive. You slip off one and then you jam your toe in between another one. Fuck your life.
Yeah, we were there a couple weekends ago. We went to Alcott Beach.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's all rocks.
Yeah.
Other than the actual sand they put down on the beach for the kids to play in. But if you get
into
the water,
that.
if you get into the water, it's all rock. And I got plantar fasciitis. So walking on rocks hurts bad.
Or feels good.
No, it hurts.
Always hurts.
It always hurts. Yeah. I can walk around barefoot, but as soon as something gets in the middle of my foot and pushes up on it, ow. No, not happening. So, I don't know. It's getting better. I've been going to the chiropractor every week.
Yeah.
And he takes care of that, with my calves, my back, my neck, all that nonsense.
Got bikes outside, bro.
Yeah, there's bikes everywhere around here.
Nice.
Yeah. The guy across the street's got a
Makes you want to get
awesome.
your bike going.
It does. It does. But I don't have space to work.
Yeah.
That shed's full of shit. My basement is.
Life takes over quick,
not
bro.
carrying a motorcycle down into my basement. I did think about it. But then
Really?
how am I gonna get it out after I build it?
You take it back apart and then
No, I don't want to do that.
you make sure it runs. Okay.
Yeah, no.
It runs. I got all the pieces here. It's clean as hell. Clean as a whistle. It doesn't even have dust on it. And then you take it back apart and then you go upstairs and you put it back together.
That's just building it twice. That's just a waste
Yeah,
of
that's
time.
measure once, cut twice.
I guess it's how bad do you want that fucking bike?
I mean, I've heard of guys wheeling them into their like living rooms, but into the basement, you're right. Unless you had enough room to maneuver once you turned it on to drive it up the stairs somehow.
I don't.
You don't?
No, it's a hard angle. As
You're
soon
a
as you get
hard
to the bottom
angle.
of the stairs, it's
How are you
like
gonna get it
at
down
the
there?
wall.
How are you going to get it down there? Front wheel's going to have to be off then, huh?
It would probably have to stand up. Once it got to the bottom, you'd have to stand it up and turn it.
So not only that, you think that you're going to have the right amount of buddies to come and help you lift a 400-pound bike.
I need like a wench.
Like a pool table. Put together, not taken apart.
We'll cut a hole in the wall and put a wench pulley through it or something.
I'm glad we thought this through.
Yeah,
And now
I
you're
know.
not doing it.
I wasn't going to do it.
You weren't going to do it.
No.
Thank God.
There was going to be no way it could be done.
It would have been a funny attempt, though.
Yeah.
I feel like it'd be worth the video.
I've fallen down those stairs once just carrying laundry, though, and it's not fun. So having a motorcycle with you? No.
Dude, my dad has probably fallen downstairs like 20 times in his life. I don't understand how this guy is alive with how many times he's fallen downstairs or off ladders.
You ever break anything doing it?
No. He's
That's awesome.
bumps and bruises.
Yeah.
Barely.
I used to dive.
Maybe what's that?
I used to dive downstairs for fun. In my youth, when I was
I'll
drunk.
come back at you, white people shit. Dive downstairs for fun.
It was always at a party, and I would just be hammered, and then I would be at the top of the stairs, and I would just right down the stairs. Yeah, I would land on them perfectly and roll. I had like a whole technique going. Yeah, it still hurt.
No, I mean, I'd imagine. It was still stairs, nonetheless.
Yeah, but I never broke anything.
Drunk or not.
Yeah, still stairs.
Did you have problems like breathing after? Like
No.
How many? You did this several times?
Yeah.
It wasn't even like a one time. Like,
No.
oh, check that.
No.
You went
All
for
the
it
time.
again.
All
the time.
Yeah.
At the same house.
If it was at a party, oh yeah.
Or at any house. Was it a particular house?
Well, no, yeah.
It was like a Home Alone situation where it was a perfect set of stairs to accomplish the set.
No, it wasn't a perfect set of stairs. It was probably like 7 or 8 go one way, and then it turns.
Oh my god! At a landing spot.
Yep. And then it comes down like another 12, and then there's a closet at the bottom. So I'd go right into the closet door. Yeah.
What the fuck?
It was my buddy's house. It was just fun times.
My dad would fuck you up.
Well,
you came and ran through some stairs or some closet doors at the end of the stairs.
Never broke anything in the house or on myself. And dude, parents weren't there. They were gone for the maybe even the weekend sometimes.
That shit didn't happen either.
Yeah.
That's I don't know.
That's privilege.
Yeah.
Parents go for the weekend, leave their teenagers at home.
I know. Anywhere they went, I went.
No,
I was usually the reason they were traveling.
It didn't happen that often.
It sounds like fun though. Yeah, it sounds like you had a good time.
There was
Jumping
definitely
downstairs.
There was definitely times where yeah, his mom would definitely be gone.
Dude, if you're this ballsy, you should be going on this trip with me. Doing all the base jumping. I'll get you mad in shape.
I would. I want to go skydiving.
Skydiving.
Yeah, I want to do that in my life. I think she said something about bungee
Tight
jumping.
roping from like cliff to cliff.
Oh, I can't do that.
No rope.
I got no balance.
Oh, and you got the plantar fasciitis thing going against you too. Yeah, that rope in between your feet can't.
Well, if you do one of those wider bungee ropes that people put up at the park and they're doing like bouncing on it and doing flips and shit.
Yeah.
It's a wider platform my foot can go on.
You try it.
I have.
Oh, it hurts.
I have. I don't have. I'm too.
And
top,
I don't have plantar fasciitis.
I'm too top heavy. Is my issue.
You know what?
I'll fall right over.
You do notice a lot of these people that do it. They're relatively slim.
Pretty lean. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not even lean enough. Dude, you should see the guy that goes from like cliff to cliff. It's like 400 feet across or something like that, and he's got no rope on. Fuck you. And then there's times that he's just practicing and he falls, no rope, just practicing. Falls, catches the rope, and he laughs as he like gets back on, kind of screams.
Because he almost died.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. That's
Well,
the fight or flight right there.
How high is the drop that he's at going from cliff? How big of a cliff?
The drop. It's
We're talking
yes.
about
I don't
8
know.
feet,
It's
20 feet.
we're talking deep. We're talking like if he falls, there's no coming back.
Fuck that.
There's no coming back. We're at least talking a couple 100 feet. And I don't know, Grand Canyon. It looks like he's doing, or maybe like some red rocks out in Arkansas. I don't know. I don't know where he's actually doing it. I'm just watching these videos of this insaneness. Dude, the guy could probably be in like a freaking warehouse somewhere, and they just know how CGI works.
Hey,
Because I don't.
Maybe.
But either way, talent.
Yeah.
Or
I can't do it.
I mean, testicular fortitude of a grizzly bear.
Something.
Of a honey badger going after a grizzly bear. That's his kind of balls.
I don't know. I used to love climbing, but rock climbing never appealed to me in that aspect of it.
It's because you haven't done it yet.
Probably.
It's because you haven't tied the knots and gotten harnessed in and started going up.
That part is fun.
Having
Having
real.
the harness on, knowing that something's going to be there to catch you, that I can get behind easily.
Oh, yeah. Free soloing. I'm not trying to do that, dude. Get out of here.
The roofing job that I've had.
I got kids. All those guys, they stop free soloing usually after they have kids. So
this roofing job I had here was commercial roofing. So I'm doing all these big-ass buildings that are 140, 200 feet up in the air.
Yeah.
And we got to do the metal edging on it. And able to do that, you got to drill into the side. So I'm tied off in the back behind me.
Yeah.
My whole torso is hanging off the edge of the building 140 feet up as I'm drilling into the side of the building so we can fasten in these metal sheets. I loved it. It's one of my favorite things to do. So
you love the suspense.
Yeah, just looking over that height. I love looking down. I don't know why. Every time I get up into a spot, it's like right there. It's like I get that jump feeling. I want to jump, but I know that I can't because I will die. But I wanted to jump
because I won't bounce.
Yeah. Well, over where we were was in Buffalo at the ADM milling, the silos. So yeah, those are 140, maybe higher.
Oh yeah.
And it's right over the canal. I probably got 12 feet of a gap to clear of the driveway underneath us, and then it's canal.
I've always wondered how far I could jump into the water in broken water. My dad used to work on like these sky-rise condos or whatever in Miami Beach, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I get suspended for school for some stupid shit, and then I'd have to go to work with him when I was like 14, 15 years old. And so we'd be at the top of these buildings, like, I don't even know how many floors, 60 floors, 50 floors, whatever, but we're looking out at the beach. It's literally, I look down, there's like a pool, and then 40, 50 feet later, there's the ocean, right? Okay. And I've always wondered, because, at that height, like, trajectory, and if I jump and run, right? I run. So I'm running. I jump. Okay. Do I like fall at an angle, or will I eventually just like top out and just come straight down? Because I wonder if I could like hit the angle, and also I wonder if I could actually survive, or at what height can a human survive a jump into broken water? I mean, people are testing this right now.
I think it's a lot less than 100 feet.
100 feet? No, I think it'd be more than 100. In broken water?
So?
Deep broken water. And you had somebody at the bottom because you're going to go under.
It's going to hurt.
I think going under that fast would fuck you up.
I think you're going to go
the
under
worst.
At least 30% of the height that you jumped off. I think at least 30% you go under, or 20 maybe.
So, yeah. So if you jump that, you're going 30 feet under the water, instantaneous. You're plunging at that.
If you're at 100 feet, I think you will. If you come in straight pencil, going down feet first, I think you'd get it at least close to 30 feet.
And I want to do a belly flop, so I'm probably going to fall in pieces.
100-foot belly flop?
100-foot belly flop. I'll come apart at the seams.
No, thank you.
No. I mean, that's got to be a world record, though. I'd be in the Guinness book, right? There's my imprint. That's how I affect the world.
You have to survive, though, to be put in the book?
How long do you have to survive?
I don't know, man.
Like, how long does my heart have to be beating?
Sounds like some fine print stuff.
Yeah, fine print. We'll work it out. Next episode is sponsored by Guinness. Guinness Book's a world record.
Man, I don't know. It's my father used to jump off of bridges. I know that.
Oh yeah,
all the bridges around here, he would be jumping off of them.
We used to jump off the. We used to climb up on one spot in the causeway in Miami, and you used to be able to fall into the water there. That was cool.
I never did it.
Yeah. Hawaii, we used to jump off some crazy shit too.
Mm-hmm.
There's a rock in Waimea Beach, same beach I messed up my knee. And during certain times of the year, I feel like it's like 10 feet. And then other times of the year, it's like 25 feet. Like you jump and you you give a couple of these in midair
Oh yeah.
because you're
Always.
like, ah, ah, ah. But then it's like you jump and then you're like in water and it's just right there. So I'm guessing it has to do with sometimes the year and whatever. I know, like,
Yeah.
if I had to guess during December, it's probably the deepest.
Like in my head, I think of what's gonna happen if I was to do it. It's
Oh, that's your
it's
problem
dark.
right there. I don't
It's
think
dark
about
water.
anything.
Yeah, I know. See, but it's dark water. I don't know what's in it. I don't know how deep it is. And jumping off a bridge, is there a boat coming? Like, imagine jumping off a bridge. As
Well,
a boat
ideally,
was
you
coming
check
through.
for that.
Yes.
I mean, boats
naturally
typically
you
aren't going that fast underwater like these.
should. No. But I'm just saying because I have seen close calls of
The
people
Peace
jumping off a
Bridge
bridge.
would be dope.
I ain't jumping off of that.
I don't know, man.
That's tall.
That's probably the 100-foot mark.
Yeah, I think it's higher than that.
You think it's higher than
I think
100?
it's higher than that.
From water?
From the center? Yeah.
I
think it's higher than 100 feet. And
that's the case. I want to bungee jump it.
I don't know how deep that river is. If it's 30,
What?
40 feet.
Right there?
Yeah.
Mm.
That's the thing. I don't know. Without going
It's
over
moving
it,
quick, and I don't even think you touch the bottom because of how quick that current is.
maybe.
Like,
that'll
you'd
help
need
you
a couple of jet skis there to come and find you immediately. Because I think you'd get ripped under real quick.
Possibly.
Man, we're talking about some stupid, crazy stuff. Like,
people don't do this.
Don't do this.
We are not.
We are not trained professionals.
Do not.
This is horrible advice we're giving anybody.
Do not jump off a 100-foot bridge into water because we cannot guarantee your safety.
Yeah, no, we'll stop that. And just in case we influence anybody to do something real dumb.
Yeah, do your research.
Do it.
Do your own research.
Do it. My lips didn't move.
Right.
Yeah, man. So I'm going on this big ass trip. It's gonna be dope.
Yeah, where are you starting at?
We're going down to Florida first to just do some paperwork and stuff, and we'll be heading there to Arkansas. I'm gonna do some whitewater rapids over there. I got the kid real interested in it through some very strategically found YouTube videos.
I didn't search this. I swear.
I'm very much waiting for her to come back for like the whoops situations of whitewater rafting.
Mm-hmm.
From there, though, from Arkansas, we're going to be heading out to Colorado and Colorado because I really don't know where we want to be at, and it's coming to the point that I need to figure that out. Utah, Park City area is going to be pretty easy. I feel like RV parks around there are real easy to find.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of this is predicated on us skiing a lot of time in the first like 6-7 months of this trip. From Utah, though, we're going to be doing the big trip up to Alaska.
All right.
Which will be really dope.
Gonna do some boarding up there?
Probably won't do so much boarding. I actually just found out a possibility of me becoming a shipmate on a boat out there.
Oh, okay.
So that would be dope. And I know some other guys that are just captains of charter ships and stuff like that.
You're gonna be doing that deadliest catch fucking shit?
I doubt it. I'm looking more towards trout. I want to see land-ish.
Okay.
I'm feeling like them big-ass waters out there might not have my name on them. No.
To be out in freezing cold water when the boat capsizes is not going to be fun.
If I came across a contract, some guy's like, "Oh yeah, here's an astronomical amount of money to come and help me find fish."
Here's 50
You
grand
know
for the
what?
season. Yeah.
Andrea might have to let me get.
Is it like that much? Isn't it like close to like 50, 60
Oh,
grand
it's stupid. I mean,
just
these
for the
guys-
season?
Yeah, I think they make pretty decent, and I'd go out there, I guess, for, 3-4 months, and then I won't even work for the rest of the year. I just literally do nothing the rest of the year. And just
And then-
once a year, just go back up there for 2-3 months.
Why not?
And just be with my wife and kid for the rest of the time. I don't know, man. That doesn't sound too bad. Shit. Anybody need a Hispanic out on those boats? That's non-bilingual? Or just barely?
Depends on the type of job for the Hispanic, I guess.
I'm a veteran. Here's my resume. I like to fish. I'm willing to do dumb shit. I got pretty damn good balance. I never thrown up on a ship that I haven't been drunk on. Arr.
Yeah, right? Fucking pirate. I
Hey.
haven't been
What's a
on a ship
pirate's
like that.
favorite letter?
art.
No, it's the sea.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of
I
here.
just heard this joke.
You got me. That's what I'm upset about. Is you got me with it. And Jesus Christ.
It hurts. It's
It's
so
bad.
good.
It's so bad.
I just heard it the other day. There was a chance. There was an opening. How would I know this
Yeah,
opening
you
was
got
going to
that.
happen?
You got it good.
You know.
It's perfect timing.
So after Alaska, we intend to come down to California, and just start traveling the coastline. I want to teach my daughter how to surf and stuff. I want to teach her how to do some cool shit.
Yeah.
Come on down to like Arizona. I'm probably there's like only like 2 or 3 states I think we're gonna miss throughout this, not to include Alaska or not Alaska, Hawaii, because obviously you can't drive there at all.
You could try.
Yeah, I mean, if my RV turned into a submarine, I would attempt it.
Technology these days is awesome.
Depends on how long this trip takes, you know. We're in year 43 of this trip.
I think I've seen one. I don't know if it was a concept or if it's a real thing now. It's
yeah, we're also talking things that are in my price range.
Not yet, but you got to do a couple of those fishing trips. You might be able to get one.
Oh yeah, just back to back, just work straight 4 years out there and don't do anything else.
I think it's more of like a houseboat type of deal, but it's a full-on RV. It's not something that you would trailer, and it just floats on water.
Talk to the wife about houseboats. Talk to my youngest daughter about houseboats. Not happening. So my wife is not a big boat person to begin with, but I figure houseboat might have been big enough, wide enough. We're in the right spots. As long as we're in a slip and nothing's crazy happening, we kind of just like structured around that way. Mm-hmm. And all I wanted to do is like buy one on the west coast of Texas, travel down, come through like Panama, come back up the Gulf, travel right against the Gulf line.
Yeah, stay right there.
Right against it.
Yeah,
come down
right on the shoreline.
Come down Florida to the Keys, come back up, get all the way up to the Northeast, and that'll be the end of our trip. Mm-hmm. So we'll take like maybe 2-3 years to do that as well. And stay like 3-4 months in every spot.
That sounds fun. I know of it's a other couple on Instagram. I can't remember the name of them for the life of me right now, but they uprooted, almost same situation, and they live on a sailboat.
Yeah, so sailboat takes some technical skills.
Yes,
there's some tech. I know most of those got motors on them, anyways, but
nothing more than like a trolling type.
Yeah, nothing more than something that'll just maneuver them around from slip to slip, in and out of shit.
Yeah, in and out of the harbor, the marina. But it's literally what they do. Like she works remote. Like plus they have their following on.
Yeah, and if you travel the coast, you're definitely going to get signal.
Oh yeah, and that's what they do, man. They travel the world on a sailboat, living life. And he's I think he's a spearfisher as well. So he does that, and I think there's competitions for spearfishing. Yeah, they have competition spearfishing, so you can get some money.
A buddy of mine, Jeff Ruiz in Hawaii, he got me out there one time, and a buddy of mine, well, I don't know, it was lobstering, so it's kind of different. And you're just going down with their prongs and just picking them up, but same concept.
Still sounds
it's
fun.
Just not actually fish.
Still sounds fun.
Yeah. I almost pegged one of those Humunu Punu Punu Apuawas out in Hawaii.
I don't think that's how you pronounce it.
No, that's legit.
Yeah?
That's legit. Look it up. It's worth a Google.
I thought it was more of a little harsher on the end. I can't say it. Huma wapa or something like that. Yeah, I don't know. A little harsher, I thought. I don't know. I'm also...
Humunu Punu Punu Apuawa. I don't know. That's how I remembered some dude saying it one time. That's kind of like... It's probably wrong. Don't get me wrong.
I'm going off
But if you say it fast enough, usually people don't even second guess it.
True. I'm going off of Octonauts, though, because my kids watch that show. So it's a cartoon show about sea life.
Shout out to Octonauts.
Yeah, right. It's actually not bad. It's actually not a bad show. One of the top kid shows, I think, nowadays is
really
Octonauts. Yeah. You learn all about sea life, either freshwater or saltwater sea life, because the Octonauts. They're
Miss Frizzle probably went over it back when we were kids anyway, so we don't even need to watch this shit again.
I don't know about that one.
You're telling me Miss Frizzle didn't cover
that particular fish? No, I don't think so. Because that's what it is. Like the Octonauts, that one episode will be about that particular fish. Or that
one particular fish. Bass. Mm-hmm. It's just about catfish.
I don't think they did bass or catfish.
Minnows.
Maybe not. But like octopus, squids, crabs. Like they'll have a scenario and then you'll, they just throw in pretty much the habits of the crab. Like if it's a coconut crab, it lives in a coconut. And then at the end they'll do a thing. It's called Creature Report. There's a song.
Did you say a coconut crab lives in a coconut?
No, that's wrong.
It lives in a shell that kind of looks like a big ass. No. Those are those coconut crabs down in like Key West. Key West.
It's an octopus that lives in a coconut.
Oh, an octopus that lives in a...
Yeah. What? They take two halves of it, and they'll pull it together. So it looks like a coconut in there, but there's an octopus or a squid or whatever that lives inside it.
It has a shield?
Yeah.
That's fucking dope.
I know. like so,
Octonauts, right?
Octonauts. Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Well, good thing we're recording this, so
you got older kids though, so they're not gonna be
Well, I
watching
mean,
it.
dude, my kids
Mine
were
are
watching
4 and 3.
like Sea Beast
Yeah,
movie
it's
or
a new
whatever that was
movie.
on Netflix. I got a
watched it.
12-year-old, a 15-year-old, and a 16-year-old.
Yeah,
Dude, why are they watching this?
because it's a movie. It's an animated movie, and it wasn't that bad.
And there was another one that they were watching
Plus,
too the other day.
They cuss a lot in that movie for it to be a kids movie.
Really?
Oh yeah.
So they throw some parental
Um,
draw-in points.
he
We got cussing.
the one
Like, what do
captain-
they say? Like,
the one captain
But-
flat out calls a general an ass.
an ass.
Yeah. Yep. Because he was captaining another ship, and he's taking like their commission away because it's going towards military more than the pirate monster hunter guys. So he's putting throwing slams at the fucking ship and everything. He's like, you ain't gonna kill nothing in that, and the captain's an ass, and he looks right at him.
No shit.
Yeah, flat out calls the dude an ass in a kid's cartoon
Huh.
movie. And then there's
So I'm missing out, is what you're saying? I'm the one missing out on this. My kids are right.
I mean,
I need to go back and
my kid
I'm not going to watch it with them.
No.
I won't admit it. I'll watch it late while
by yourself.
they're asleep by myself. Maybe on my phone so nobody else.
I like the movie.
Put some headphones in.
I liked the movie. I thought the movie was good. But it, like I said, for little kids like mine, my daughter's turning 5.
They liked it too.
And my son's turning 3. Yeah, they like it, but they also, I don't cuss around them, so they don't know these words.
You don't
yet.
cuss a lot to begin with.
When I'm pissed.
Well, I guess I don't see you mad a lot either. Well, I guess frisbee golf, you know.
No.
I've seen you curse out there every once in a while.
Yeah, well,
And it's a lot of mumbling, though. It's a lot of mumbling.
I do mumble.
You walk away and you're still talking.
I
I have no clue what you're saying, but I'm figuring it's about your last throw or what you forgot to do for your wife.
I don't know why I developed this now, but yeah, it's like becoming a thing now, to where I just talk under my breath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, talking to the guy in your head all the time.
That's probably where it started. Probably where it started.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you need to talk to him out loud sometimes, because sometimes he's louder in your head.
Yeah.
So you need to overpower him. That's where I'm at with it.
The best is at work when I'm on my machine. I'm constantly talking to myself.
That is the worst. Especially if your headphones die or some stupid shit.
Oh, I don't allow my headphones to die. I'll bring 2 sets now. There you go. Have another one.
I don't know if anybody's getting this or has had Founder's Breakfast Stout, but the label's freaking adorable. Little kid eating cereal. Or porridge.
It's disgusting. It's supposed to be oatmeal, I would assume, right? Is it made
Double
with oatmeal?
chocolate coffee oatmeal stout, yeah.
It's gross.
You're tripping, Doug. I think you're missing out, and you're just not opening your horizons.
My buddy Dave would drink that with you because he likes
I like
breakfast
Dave.
stouts.
Dave sounds cool.
He had one. What was it? I think it had like George Washington on it or something like that. It was a breakfast stout. Camera just died.
No.
Yep. Just heard it turn off.
All right, you want to pause this for a second?
No, because I don't have any other batteries. I don't know. Guys, I'm reaching out to the general public. Help me out here. I don't know what to do. I have the worst luck with cameras. I keep buying cameras. Right now I have a Kodak digital camera that I'm recording with, and it takes AA batteries. Maybe I just got to get one that has a rechargeable battery. I don't know. But I cannot keep cameras working. So they just keep dying, or it's a memory issue. With the phones, it was a memory issue. That didn't work out. And then the
Help
actual
this
cameras,
man.
actual
I'm still
cameras
thinking
with
GoPro's
batteries.
the way to go.
We'll figure it out. I don't know yet. Buy an actual big-ass camcorder. I don't have thousands of dollars to spend on cameras. That's why.
Not yet.
That's why the sound quality sounds cheap, and that's why the cameras are dying, because they're cheap.
I mean, it's...
It was a $140 camera. I thought that
No,
was
I was
enough.
talking about this sound. I thought the sound wasn't horrible. I don't think the sound's horrible.
I can hear you though. Like me, I sound echoey in my ears.
Oh no, I sound a little echoey as well.
But there's times
You sound very good.
Okay, maybe it's the headset that I got then. I don't know. Switch it to a different mode. Yeah, okay, that's a little better.
You'd be amazed what people could deal with in the beginning for podcasts if they enjoy you enough.
These are my gaming headsets, though. So, and there's a switch in the back for Xbox or PS2 or PS4. I mean, and so I don't know. Right now, I got them on Xbox, and it actually does sound a little cleaner than PS4.
Ah,
Way to go, dude.
Fucking knee.
Why don't you just flip the whole fucking table over?
well, no, you just bullshit then. All right.
Uh,
So yeah, man, this trip's gonna be dope. You should definitely keep in touch with me.
Oh,
I've been telling people all the time, man. As
I
long as
already
nobody
have-
else is with me.
I already have a plan to do Zoom because I got a buddy in Kentucky, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna test it out with him. I'm gonna call him up on my phone and shit because I know I can record on my phone.
Yeah.
And we'll figure that out too because I'll be calling you at least once a month.
Dude,
Where are you at? What you doing?
Where do you want to see in America? What is your next destination for Jimmy Ray's
Oh shit! I
big
don't know.
life plans?
I'm not a big traveler, so
This is it?
no,
Buffalo?
I'd rather live somewhere else than Buffalo, to be honest with you. But as far as traveling goes, I don't like vacations because I don't like people. So
Well, I mean, I don't.
these destination areas to where there's like it's a tourist trap and thousands of people visit every year, tens of thousands every year.
I'd like to
I
think
have
I'm going
no
to be
interest
just
in
outside
doing
of it, though.
Yeah, I have
Like,
no
I'm not trying to
interest.
go to Breckenridge. I'm not trying to go to Vale.
No.
Like, I'm trying to go to, like, Estes Park, or I'm trying to go to, like...
Going to I'll travel
Diamond.
state parks.
Although they are
Like
still...
go to Yellowstone. I would love to go to Yellowstone.
Oh, yeah, man. Yosemite.
Yeah.
I mean, no matter if it's, what do you call it, one of those tourist trap destinations, unfortunately, to see what you want to see, that's where it's at. But a lot of this shit's protected now, like Yellowstone and Yosemite, man. Like, these people can't treat it the way that they used to, and, like, the stigma that these travelers had from back in the day where they just laid waste to the land
Walked
of
across it,
garbage
yeah,
and nonsense, man. Yeah, these people keep it up. People are fined properly, you know.
Mhm.
And these guys probably overstepped their judicial bounds, but whatever. You know, but it's a lot nicer than it used to be.
Yeah, I would love to get to better at disc golf for sure and do a actual tour across the U.S.
Well, I mean, you gotta travel
dude,
to
they're
do
in
that.
Europe. They're doing the European Open right now. Oh, she's calling me. Hang on a second here. Hello, I'm recording.
I know.
No.
Do you think that you could tell your mom 11:30?
Yeah, I
Or you
think so.
she's gonna be mad because we're still at the library and they want to get their face painted.
Oh, no.
I know. I'm gonna have to edit this out now. I could try. Yeah, we'll see what she says.
Just okay.
Can
All
you
right.
get one of them to
Alright, bye.
paint their faces Pennywise?
No, they don't even know who that is.
Yeah, but it'd be dope.
Yeah, maybe, but they don't know what that is. They do like unicorns and dinosaurs and stuff. Hearts and
Clowns.
No, they're
Yeah,
not.
they're looking in their whole face.
We don't have Juggalo. I don't
Oh, wait,
have, I'm
she
not-
can hear me, too?
Yes, I'm not raising Juggalo kids.
What?
No.
ICP. You
No.
know me.
No, you guys are all messed up in the head.
I'm not even an ICP guy, but
As
I
well,
mean,
my buddy Anthony is a Juggalo for sure.
Mhm.
Juggalo. Oh yeah. But all right, I'll.
Okay, just tell her that we were in late this morning and we're at the library. Just and
All
tell
right.
her we'll be back at 11:30. You don't have... Okay.
All right. Goodbye.
1, 2, 3.
What?
1.
Why are you counting?
I'm just giving you a time to start and stop it.
Oh.
If you edit this out.
I probably won't because I don't care. People need to get over it. Sorry, everybody. I'm texting my mother. I don't know. You can keep talking. You don't have to sit here in silence while I do this.
Yeah.
How about Mount Rushmore? You plan on going there?
Rushmore.
Rushmore.
It's a conspiracy behind there.
See yeah, that's where they got aliens behind the heads. I don't know.
Did you hear about the fifth face? Fifth face?
No. What's that? What's the
An
fit?
unfinished face and or a face that was there before
That they
Mount-
covered up?
that they covered up.
Oh.
I can't remember which one of the conspiracies it was. It was one of the other of those.
Nah,
And
tell me about that. I've never heard
I
of
don't
it.
know. I can't see it happening. These people saying that any of these like monuments, like the Georgia, with the headstones.
What headstones?
You remember the Georgia? You didn't hear about the Georgia headstones?
I'm so out of it, dude.
They blew up something, and they're like supposed to be like
yeah,
satanic
yeah.
headstones, and they were supposed to withstand. They're kind of like
It's
you
like
know.
it was like Georgia's where are those stones that assuming.
Yeah, the ones in like our.
You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. What is that called?
The ones that they're the headstones.
They're not called headstones. What's it called? What's that place called? With the stones that are stacked like doorways and nobody in a circle that nobody knows about. What's it called?
I was pretty sure. Fuck, I mean, we got the technology, bro. We got the technology.
I don't know.
I got my phone zipped up in my pocket and stuff. You can still hear me pretty good, even though I'm not even near the mic. I guess I'm just loud enough right now. Oh, what was that noise?
That was my fault.
Oh.
I got my sound down like a dumbass.
Headstones, baby. England, I guess. There you go. Stonehenge. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that one.
Stonehenge.
Yeah, so these ones in Georgia, was it?
Yeah, they were.
It's like
same
an
concept.
American
But they're supposed
Stonehenge.
to be able to like withstand nuclear blasts and all this other shit.
They're
And
rock,
they were
dude.
fucking broken apart by
It's rock, man. Who knows?
bombs.
It said it was bombed, but was it kids like blowing off?
There was some weird
fireworks.
shit about it, dude. But there's like weird shit about like the Denver airport and stuff. I mean, there's been better podcasts already on it, but like most of the shit that I hear about, like,
What do you mean
either,
better podcast? You saying this
like
isn't
Joe
good?
Rogan, like
You saying this isn't Joe Rogan's podcast?
No. No, a little bit. I mean, I'm a dapper looking guy, I would say, but I'm not as dapper as that, man. That guy's, I remember him in radio. I wanted to be like him, the tough
He's
guy.
like what, 56 or something like that now?
Oh, he still fucking acts like a 35-year-old, anyways.
Well, he can.
Yeah, he could afford to act like a 35-year-old at his age, though. Do you think he really does all that shit? He takes all that shit that he promotes.
Yeah,
I've always wondered that.
I think he does. I think he's very genuine to his word. Yes, I think he's doing
like a genuine guy.
He's doing TRT. And
He has genuine
Alpha
reactions as a announcer. Like his reactions are probably my favorite, and between him and John Madden, like because John Madden's gizzards move when he reacts, but Joe Rogan's very close second.
It's he might get those when he's older. Who knows?
Yeah.
But
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, sorry, Joe. He's just very passionate about what he does. That's why.
Oh yeah,
He loves what he does, and that's the key of doing whatever you want.
Yeah,
you gotta love it. Otherwise, it's work.
well, I'm gonna definitely love this fucking.
Yeah, I wish
I'm gonna love reporting to nobody but my wife.
I don't even want to do that.
My wife's awesome. I do have one of those, I think, ridiculously rare relationships with her.
Mm-hmm.
Not to sound extra fucking mushy, but yeah, she's pretty freaking dope, and she doesn't ever say no to me, no matter what, and unless it's gonna hurt the family.
Okay.
If it hurts me, she's like, you're gonna have to deal with it.
Yeah.
But if it hurts the family, she's like, no. And I need that. I need that in my life because I don't know what the difference is sometimes,
Yeah, I get that.
Like, am I going to take the family to do something and, like, we're going to put ourselves in a predicament that things are going to be harder than what they need to be? Like, I want to do something crazy, like go out into Arizona and just hit a desert that really Google Maps or no other bullshit-ass app gives you a very good picture of what's in the middle of the desert that's kind of unexplored. And I just want to take a dune buggy and a couple fucking, necessary survival items, spend like a week and a half in the desert and just do nothing but try to stay under the radar in between
find some military base.
Just find some, that's kind of like, either it's military base, it's like
finding like an abandoned town would be sweet.
The Bigfoot of the desert? I don't know. Do we have pyramids in America that nobody's ever fucking found out about?
We do have pyramids.
I don't
North America.
I don't know what's out there.
South America.
And that's what I want to find out. But she also has told me, she's like, how was that practical for this trip? How are we going to make that possible? Where are you going to find a dune buggy to just drive you through the fucking desert, Brandon? And I'm like, you know what? I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Find an outdoor store and get one. Put it on a two-wheel dolly, put it behind the camper.
Yeah, and who's going to float the bill on that? Who's going to float the bill on a dope-ass $60,000 buggy that's going to do this trip for me? I'm trying to do it in like a 72 bug Beetle.
That's another fishing trip you're going to have to do.
Right?
That's another fishing trip you're going to have to
do. Yeah. I'm just going to have to do another one of them Alaska fishing trips.
There you go. Next year, dune buggy.
All figured out.
I can sell you a 63 bug right now.
Assassin's always...
Not built, though. You got to build it.
I can always be an assassin. I feel like that'd be pretty decent.
Maybe not in today's age.
But verbal assassin.
Yeah, that's Twitter.
Isn't that? To your face. I'm the guy you hire to go and beat up the fucking keyboard
Keyboard warrior.
Yeah, keyboard warriors.
There you go.
Like, I'm your local guy. So if you got a guy within like 100-mile radius, I mean, I'll just go and beat him up for a certain amount of money.
Just break his keyboard.
Like, smashing across his face. Just, boof. If it's a laptop, sorry, bud.
Oh.
Boof. Yeah, I just go around beating up keyboard warriors. I know. I'm trying to figure out like remote positions. I'm trying not to just get stuck in the whole. I'm gonna be a bartender. I'm gonna be a ski instructor. I'm gonna be a.
I want you to send me those links for remote jobs again, so I can send them to my brother-in-law.
Yeah,
he needs work.
Yeah. Dude, FedEx.
He's having
FedEx evidently is hiring a bunch of shit for fucking data entry stuff, and they just opened up to remote.
I think he applied for FedEx. I don't remember, or it was Amazon. I think he used to work for Amazon.
Amazon remote as well.
No,
because Amazon has remote as well.
I think that's
he should probably try that.
That's why he doesn't have it anymore. This was all before COVID.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not in the best shape for manual labor jobs. I don't remember either. We there was a little pause there. We had a pee break. Plus my thumb hit the fucking stop button.
It was a perfect time to get a pee break.
Yeah, I know.
Brother need to go.
No, we were talking about my brother-in-law needing work.
Oh yeah, remote work.
Yeah, that's something he can do for sure.
Yeah, dude. I mean, the remote work, even if he's computer savvy.
Yeah,
if he's computer savvy,
he's a very smart guy, and an avid gamer.
Yeah.
So he knows his way around.
Typically, they go hand in hand.
Yeah.
Especially nowadays.
I'm not good at technology. That's why my podcast is shitty.
Well,
but we're learning.
Huh?
I taught all myself this from scratch.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't know
Just
anything
YouTube
about
videos?
microphones.
I mean, this shit looks cool. This whole little setup doesn't look bad. We just need to figure out the technology side of it.
Yeah.
And then you'll be solid.
Yeah. There was.
I think this is right. That needs to get fixed.
Yes.
The camera situation needs to be addressed. Other than that, man, I don't know if you can possibly get some maybe filters for these two.
Will
that work any better? Does that help?
Yeah.
Actually, that helped.
Very clear. I wanted the gold mics because I wanted them to stand out.
Oh yeah, they stand out all right.
Yeah. But
wow, that sounds really good.
I do have pop filter sleeves that go over them, but yeah, they kind of sucks. Oh yeah, I could probably do this. Who knows?
Oh, no.
Get your ring off of it.
Ring. I got a ring. I should have wore the silicone ring.
I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like I'm I feel like one of those rock stars holding the fucking microphone. You're gonna have to see how this sounds later, because I mean, this might be worth it.
I don't know.
If
I'll get some filters eventually.
Yeah. Are they gonna have to be gold?
No, I want a small screen.
Can you knit them?
No,
crochet?
I don't know how to do that. I'll just get a small ring.
How do I sound now?
Pop filter.
That's echoey now. Now I actually like my hand around the mic.
Well, having your face near it sounds clearer too. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. All right, leave me alone.
No, I'm not gonna leave you alone. I'm gonna pick your brain until you give me the right answer. I'm just helping you figure it out.
The answer is I need more followers, more subscribers, and eventually sponsors and ads. So, but I think I definitely need the following before I get those.
What do you want to gear this to, man? Where is this going? Is it just going to be beer and guys talking guy shit?
For now, I don't know. That's all I know what to talk about. I mean, me and my buddy Anthony, we talk about disc golf and we talk about mechanics. You got a lot more memorable stories than what I can remember in my lifetime.
Yeah.
But I love the storytelling podcast. I like hearing other people's experiences in life, and if a lot of them that I listen to, I relate to a lot of it. That's what got me into doing this.
Yeah. Well, I definitely have more experiences than I
For your age, definitely.
I think more about the future more than the past. I'm always trying to think of what the next thing is, the next cool thing to do. Like, you'd have to really sit me down over and over again to figure out all the stupid ass stories that I've gone through. And I'm pretty sure that's anybody that has a lot of stories to tell.
Yeah, for sure.
And especially for them to not get redundant too.
Yeah.
Because I sometimes you got to figure out the gap between this story and that story. When that actually happened. How old was I when that happened? Was I 22? Was I 26? And I'm like, fuck, I got to remember who I was with. Yeah, it gets weird. And then, I mean, dude, the craziest time of my life, especially, was like
when I was like 16 to 22, probably, which like a very strange time in my life.
Mm-hmm. Is
From
that more military?
homeless to military to divorce to finding somebody else to be with again, and then the year or year and a half off being in Hawaii as a single soldier. I don't know how guys did it for several years because I lost my shit. I went crazy. I tore that island up as much as I could.
Jesus.
You know, everything from just doing stupid things like surfing and just typical Hawaiian stuff, going to all the parties, all the luau's, doing all that other shit, to like running through downtown as much as possible.
Yeah, that sounds fun though.
And I was partying every night, and me and my buddies would be getting done partying at like 4:30 in the morning to be back at formation at like 6:30 in the morning to salute the flag, and like it was crazy. And I don't know, man. I don't know if I even remember all the crazy ass stories, dude. I had a group of friends at one point, man, and it was me and 3 other dudes. We used to bowl every Thursday night, and on that Thursday night, we used to have one round. The last round of the night used to be the drinking, shit talking round. And so as we would go up bowling, like the guy would be going up to roll, there would be somebody else behind him, and he would be just ragging on him, just fucking throwing out the biggest diss, whatever. We'd roast each other while we were bowling, right?
Okay.
And we did so much stupid shit to insult each other with that we actually had to come up with a rule that you couldn't use the same insults 2 weeks in a row.
Okay.
Because that's how much dumb shit. So we're pretty sure my buddy got a Hummer from a tranny, and that really happened. And I was in the hotel room, and I did this lady.
This was back before this was socially acceptable.
No, I mean, yeah, I didn't really care about it.
But
it was baffling to me because I knew for sure my friend, at least for what I thought was for sure, was not into transsexual people. I don't know. So anyway, so she gets up and she goes to the bathroom. And this was like, dude, we're hammered. We got a hotel that night. That's how messed up we were. It was my buddy Chad. He actually passed away too. But so she gets up to go to the bathroom, and she stood up to go pee. And that is the confirmation. That's the only confirmation that I have of this actually happening. So if you were to see that situation happen, and all you saw was
I would immediately think dick.
All right?
There's a dick.
So I'm not crazy. So I made fun of him, and I was only allowed to make fun of this guy for a week for that thing. You know how bad that hurts? That you can never bring this up again? I mean, the following weeks, dude, the Hummer from a tranny, that whole 40-year-old version thing where it was hilarious in that movie, and then I was able to use it in real life because I'm pretty sure my buddy had the same situation happen to him. And I'm like, I can never tell it again. But like I said, he passed away, unfortunately, but now the joke's relevant again. He can't hold that over me.
Yeah.
He can't come and nut tap me for a joke I told anymore.
He'll get you in the afterlife.
If he does, I got a really huge nut tap coming my way because I've told that joke so many times at this point. I dropped that joke. I'm like, you know what? I love the guy to fucking death, but he's passed away. I don't think I need to hold on to that promise anymore.
Yeah, right.
It's not tainting his character any, believe me.
That's funny.
For the other stupid shit.
I like that. Well, all right. On that note, I think we'll wrap this up.
Yeah.
So enjoy yourself on your trip down south and around the world.
Thank you.
Living that RV life.
Oh yeah, man.
Look forward to talking to you again on your travels.
Maybe I start up some kind of social following myself on this thing. I don't know. I haven't planned anything like that out yet. But
I was going to ask you if you were going to document
documentation for sure. The wife wants to do a whole log of this whole thing, which I think is going to be really cool because her grandparents did similar things throughout their life back in the day, which was nice.
Okay.
But yeah, man, thanks a lot.
Shit.
It's going to be a dope trip. I can't wait for it. July 30th, it's all happening for me.
That's awesome. That's next week.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm going to miss you.
All right, man.
I won't get emotional about it, but
this will be it. Blackshire out.
All right. Cheers, man.
Cheers.
Thank you for coming. Peace out, everybody.